These dusty, rusty and tattered roofs in the second largest city in sub-Saharan Africa, Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, are relics of the glorious days of profitable agriculture. They once glittered with promise and hope back in the days when farmers were the wealthy ones. Today, the glitter is no more. Cocoa and oil palm farmers were role models of aspiring youth till the 70s and vaguely in the 1980s, until government decided to channel its attention away from agriculture to crude oil and importation of food items. This peasant farmer, Mr. Bernard Okoro, has resigned himself to a lifetime of inadequacies as he believes that the government can barely do anything now to help people like him.
Just about our own. You know, there's nothing that government can do about our own. Our own, we have to determine it by ourselves. Anybody that read a degree in university or secondary school, if you ask them to enter bush to work, they will say, no, I cannot enter bush, I don't want to work, I don't want to dirty, I don't want to carry home and cutlass to be cultivating in the bush.
Statistics show that Nigeria currently spends a staggering amount of 635 billion importing wheat, 365 billion naira on rice, 371 billion naira on sugar, and 97 billion naira on fish. To address this situation, the Ministry of Agriculture in Nigeria is launching a series of initiatives to bring back active cultivation and production of cash crops to boost the country's food supply and provide for export. According to the Agric Minister, Dr. Akinkunmi Adesina, a marketing corporation has been set up to work within an investment framework in partnership with state governments and other stakeholders.
They will not be marketing boards, but they will be corporations that will help us to coordinate our value chains once again. So for cocoa, we are thinking of putting in place a cocoa marketing and trade development corporation that will coordinate the entire cocoa sector and be to us what the cocoa board is to Ghana and what their other institutions are to Cameroon and all the other players. It's the only way, sir, in which we can regain our competitiveness.
The Oyo State Governor Abiola Ajimobi admits that government has neglected agriculture at its peril. He wants government at all levels and other relevant financial institutions and agencies to support farmers.
All our money is being spent on what we could produce locally. But it is not the fault of Nigerians. Neither is it the fault of Oyo State indigenes. It is the fault of the government. The government never provided an enabling environment for agriculture to thrive. There has been inconsistency in policy and even in implementation.
Agriculture enjoys less than 2% budgetary allocation, but we can see the contribution to the GDP, 40%. It's a pointer to one thing, that is a resourceful area. We have so many Nigerians there, and if we are able to get it right using banks, that will mean that, yes, there will be empowerment, people will move out of poverty.
Experts agree that there must be a shift in fertilizer subsidy from consumption to production level. Private sector-led fertilizer import system should be encouraged, while import tariff for agri-equipment and taxes must be heavily reduced in the sector to encourage farmers. There must also be greater and easier access to agri loans and incentives. Only then can peasant farmers like Bernard Okoro arrive at a safe harbor where Nigeria can produce food in abundance to feed its population.